correctly with the correct amount.
D20 Radio, where gamers roll.
www.d20radio.com.
Welcome back to the good ship Retrostar, where we have been playing Woven Lazarus.
Captain, as much as I hate to disagree with you, I don't think we bought that device.
Steve playing Barnaby Combo Badge.
Well, we've got to get through, otherwise we won't make it there. Tina says it's important we get it there this time.
And y'all know him, Hagen playing Solo.
But I'm here now.
Shine on, Retrostar.
This week on Retrostar!
We open, much as we always do, on our crew on the bridge of the ship Retrostar, with a hailing beacon coming in. Now, it will be noted that after having Burt Reynolds on last week, the budget for the show has been cut pretty significantly. And so if you are already at, and I can't remember, I think you guys are already at one special effects point.
Yep.
Okay. You're going to remain that way for the rest of the campaign, because Burt Reynolds ate a lot of our seasonal budget. On the hailing beacon is a it just says Intergalactic Police Department.
There's no way that's good for us.
I wonder what they want this time.
I'm eating a very stale roast beef sandwich, and like you can hear it like in my mic that when I bite it, it's kind of like got that like
Crunchy,
dry bread. Yeah. And like I'm not happy I'm eating it, but it's clear there's no other good food here. Captain, I'm putting us on semi-alert, and I'm gonna hit a button, and there's just not a button on where I'm hitting. But like the dashboard kind of glows like a little yellow, but it's like Christmas lighty yellow.
Okay. Yep.
All right. All right. Hello.
Retrostar. This is the Intergalactic Police Department. We have reached out to you to help us with a case.
Okay.
We understand that you do a lot of moving of material goods, we'll say. And would like for you to come to our headquarters and investigate a box that has arrived here.
Sounds interesting. How big is this box?
Approximately 4 foot by 4 foot by 4 foot.
Aha. It's a standard small crate then.
Yes.
Send coordinates.
However, it is buzzing in an odd manner and claiming that it knows you.
Captain, we're experiencing some communication disruption. One moment while we place you on hold, Police Federation Group. And I hit a button and like a sign that says mute, I guess, lights up on my dashboard. Right, Captain, this seems like a trap to me.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Do you think it's too late to claim that we are not Retrostar?
Well, they seem to know that.
Isn't it painted down the side?
I mean, I don't trust our crew to be able to spell accurately, so it might not say Retrostar.
Not that I own a paintbrush or anything.
Well, let's get the coordinates and we can figure this out while they think we're on the way at the least.
I'm glad you're coming.
I unmute us. Oh, good. Communications have reestablished. That was quite a solar flare, interspace dimensional, blah blah
Yeah, no,
blah.
we heard that whole thing. It's well, please just hurry, because I don't like this box. And communications end. And we cut to
Marvin, you
credit.
need to fix your mute button.
Slug, were you messing with it again?
No, I didn't get anywhere near that. But let me go take care of my paint.
Where did we get beamed the coordinates?
Yes, you did get beamed the coordinates.
I think we should probably open up on a scene of us talking with Miss Tina to make sure this is kosher.
Sorry. So you go to Miss Tina's room, and Tina's, oh, hi, child. How you doing?
I think I might be older than you, but besides that, I'm doing pretty well. But the captain needs to inform you about something.
Yes, we just received a communique from the Intergalactic Police Federation, and well, two things concern me here. One, they seem to be under the impression that we are a transport vessel, not a pleasure vessel, and while that may largely be the case, why they know it is a bit concerning. But regardless of that, they claim to need our help because they say they have this large crate, large box, small crate, whatever, that, well, it's buzzing and says it knows us.
Oh, no, child. Yeah, we should go to do that. I'll make sure that our classification has not changed. But we should go and take care of whatever buzzing crates. Uh, I, uh, I think that might be an issue.
You know, the last time we had a crate that made noise, we had a visitor.
Right.
Oh, true, child.
You know what, though? While we're on the way, we best make sure that we don't have anything on board that we wouldn't want them to find.
Oh, no, not my space weed.
Right. I will implement a security protocol, police sweep to make sure that any less than legal paraphernalia is locked down and in hiding, and that Slug is kept safely out of way and out of sight.
I take offense to that.
Weren't you going to go check on some paint that you hadn't been touching or using?
Yes, it needs to all be put up properly so it doesn't get spilled out anywhere else in the name of the ship.
Now, Slug. You do as you're told.
Yes, Miss Tina.
Right. I'll get the security measures in place, and as we warp to this location.
Very
Just
well.
let me know when the airlock is open. I'll make sure to dispose of my personal collection.
Well, I'm sure you have some special places you keep special things.
Yes,
Wouldn't
I
you
do.
like to know?
It is my job to know, if I might point out, but
There's just an awkward silence for a minute.
right. So that's my cue. I'm gonna head off stage left, and I walk off the right side.
All right. And so we cut to, just a terrible exterior of the ship as various little boxes and items are being thrown out into space. And we sort of go to commercial break, come back. As we come back, we're opening in on you arriving at the Intergalactic Police Department. With they're very cheap models. You guys are very much out of money, and they're very cheap models parked outside of this fake station that's very recognizably reused from a couple weeks ago, but nobody's going to say anything because we don't have any money to build a new one.
I'm carrying a bag with a few racks to give to the inner space police guys.
International space.
Prominently displaying the racks logo.
Yeah. And so as we sort of follow the crew as they land the ship and they sort of jostle around a little bit, we to avoid having to do any more exterior shots, we go ahead and cut to you walking into the police station. Our typical ground crew and one red shirt. He's in sort of a bright silver mylar bag of a shirt that is stretched about as tight as it can be stretched.
Because he's really muscular or really large, or the shirt's too small for him?
Shirt's just too small for him.
Okay, got it. Sorry.
No. And you guys walk up to the desk. Hello, how can we help you?
Well, I brought this since we're going to be working together. You're welcome.
Yeah, Officer McWilliams called and said he had a box for us.
Oh, the ship Retrostar. Yes, right this way. Is your boss with you? One Miss Tina.
It's hard to tell exactly wherever Miss Tina is or is not. She is, after all, more of a being of emotions than a true entity, a physical being.
Is she back on the ship, or did you not even bring her with you?
We were not told to bring her with us.
Okay, all right, sounds good. Right this way. I'll take you to McNeary's office. So they take you to this little office down the way, and it very much is shot and looks like the office out of like a noir film. Like a reused set from Columbo almost.
There's a typewriter on the desk that someone's put like the glow sticks in, so it looks glowy.
Yeah. And stands behind that desk as a grizzled man with a big bushy mustache. You must be the crew of the ship Retrostar. I have your package.
Captain Cumberbatch.
Okay, and the other two, do you have names?
Security Chief Lazarus.
Hi, I'm Slug. That looks like a very interesting rare caterpillar on your upper lip.
I wonder if it's real or not.
Do not.
Is it looking to mate? I have slugs back on the ship.
Can you follow me, please? And he sort of takes you down a hallway.
Half out of the shot, I cuff Slug up back of the head.
Almost made Steve fall out of his chair. Mission accomplished.
He takes you down a hallway to a room that's labeled evidence. He opens the door. He goes, right in there around the corner. You'll hear it.
I'll walk into the room.
And as you three walk into the room, you can definitely hear a box buzzing and vibrating against the floor. And as you approach it, you sort of recognize this box. It looks similar to the one that you had captured all those months ago. And it is very much vibrating.
I want to just scope the room and kind of see if there's anything else in here that's valuable, and it's probably going to be like another product placement.
Huh.
You
go ahead and take a look around, and you see.
I don't know what other products there are at this time. Is Atari a thing?
Yeah,
Atari would be just a thing, but
77, I think.
Anyways, there's gonna be like some product placement. I'm gonna like subtly like nudge Slug towards it because I know Slug steals stuff everywhere we go.
I'm trying to see.
Mountain.
Oh yes. So you find a Montgomery Ward's Video World of Sports machine.
I don't even know what this is. I gotta Google it.
I put my hand on the box and say, "Oh, I think I stayed at a hotel that did this once."
And we're not gonna take it with us, right, Slug?
I deliver boxes. I don't take them unless I'm told to. I do anything Messina says.
Sorry, it's a Telestar. Well, no, it's Montgomery Wards because there's a couple that are labeled Montgomery Wards. It's basically a Pong knockoff.
Gotcha. Cool.
All
right. So I'll walk over to the crate, and is there like a way to just open it easily?
As you approach the crate does sort of just flop open. And inside of the crate, you recognize the being that is inside of there. It was the little friend that we had from all the way back in episode 2.
Whose name I do not remember.
I don't either because I don't have my notebook. We're just going to act like we don't know its name and just keep going.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, I got captured by the police.
That would be why you're in the police station then?
Well, kind of. So yeah, I'm in the police station because I got captured. They didn't know why there was just a crate moving at ridiculous speeds through space. I ended up losing my ship in a bit of a
You mean our ship?
Our ship?
The vessel you provided to me, it was lost in a bit of a money incident, you might say.
Uh-huh. So you asked for us because
I was hoping that the good ship Retrostar would help me get back home, even just take me and drop me off. You still have the hyper warp drive that I made you, right?
No, you put that on the ship that you lost.
Oh. Can I at least ride with you?
I mean,
I don't think so.
Where did you lose it? Who has it? Because maybe we can get it back.
Well, international space gangster. I'm trying to come up with. I need a name. Degree Montague. Degree Montague has it. And I just kind of need some help getting it back, or I mean, at least getting it back to you.
Well,
I don't know. This sounds like a lot of risk and little reward to me.
He is
if we
loaded.
can get that drive back.
He is loaded, and we could maybe rob him blind.
So you lost our ship to him. Now you want us to go steal our ship back from him and steal money.
Yes.
Isn't that kind of what we do, though, Captain?
As the security advisor, I recommend against this course of action. It's not very secure.
Well, at least don't leave me here in evidence.
Well, how exactly do you propose us to get this out?
My crate,
Yeah.
it hovers, and like you see the crate just sort of lift up off the ground. You guys can see the wheels, but the audience can't quite see the wheels on it.
Okay. So you want us...
The police are just gonna let us walk out with this box?
As far as the police are concerned, it's your box. It's just a freaky your box. I've told them multiple times that I belong on the ship Retrostar.
Well, I guess I should go borrow a dolly then, shouldn't I?
Or you could just push me.
Captain?
Well, I suppose we best... To hell. Doesn't hurt to get him out of here. Let's see what we can make happen.
Right. So I'll push the box.
And so you guys push the box back to the ship Retrostar.
Notice the
pass.
gorgeous paint job.
Yeah. You pass one of the police officers in the hallway, and they go, "Oh, good, you're taking your box." It's been doing nothing but buzzing and crying for you for the past 3 weeks. You crew are a hard crew to get a hold of.
Well, sometimes we, being a pleasure vessel, sometimes we're in out of the way locations.
Yeah. Well, have a good one, and if you see Miss Tina, tell her that we're looking for her.
Will do.
Is there a specific message you'd like us to pass along?
Tell her she's wanted on 15 counts of public indecency.
Very good. I will relay that to this individual if we do in fact know her or ever interact with her.
Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah. And you guys go and get on the ship. And as you get on the ship, everybody's kind of in a little bit of chaos. Everybody's running around a little bit. Now granted, there's not as many crew as there normally is, but as you guys arrive back on the ship, everybody is just sort of frantic. And Timmy the red shirt flags you down and goes, "Hey, so the police were on here looking for, well, anything and everything they could find.
Well, did they find anything?
Not that we know of. They didn't leave with anything. They just came on, talked to some people, asked if Miss Tina was here, and we told them no. And then they poked around a little bit. And we asked them to come back with a warrant, and they said they would. So can we get out of here?"
Yeah, prep for takeoff. And, someone sweep for tracking devices.
Got it, Cap.
So
I'll exit the scene because I'm going to scan for tracking devices.
okay. Oh, sorry. You guys take off. You get a hailing beacon from inside the ship. It's Miss Tina's room, but it's not Miss Tina.
Flick the intercom on.
Hello?
Please
Yes.
come to Miss Tina's room. Please come to Miss Tina's room.
Oh, good. I hate when this happens. All right, boys. Code teal.
And I think the whole ship kind of turns teal.
It does. Yep. Everything just
There's
sort
just
of takes a teal hue and
all of it.
Yep.
And I know the security protocol, so I'm going to be running to Miss Tina's room.
Cue the disco
So-
music as we travel.
yeah, you arrive at Miss Tina's room first, and as you slide open the door,
Ray
there
gun
is-
out.
Yep. In there sits an intergalactic police officer. And he goes, "Well, isn't this quite a predicament?"
Show me your badge. I want to see some identification, please.
And he reaches for a badge
Slowly.
and pulls out a phaser.
Slowly. Left hand it.
As he reaches for his badge inside of his vest coat, go ahead and give me an adventure roll.
Yay.
Yeah, I know it's your worst.
It's
And
not. Drama is my worst.
drama's your worst.
But I don't actually have thought is my best, but I was going to say I don't have like a good roll. There we go. 5. I don't think I've passed a single check.
I'm sorry, I keep giving you the hard ones.
No, it's all good. I'm just acknowledging.
Yeah, I don't know that you have either. With that, yeah, you're not going to pass that check. And he is going to pull his phaser first, and he is going to stun you, leave you laying on the floor.
Can I use my SFX token to say like I have a body shield that like
Sure. Yeah,
shimmers?
use your one SFX token, and we'll say he fires first, and you shimmer, and then you fire back, and he drops, and we just have some tense doom 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 music as we cut to
It
commercial.
can even be like I don't hit him. Like we could be doing that. Like we're in and out of cover, like trying to shoot at each other, depending on what kind of your goals of the scene were.
Well, even we'll just say that you fire back, and we cut to commercial break.
Oh, got it. My bad.
And as we come back from commercial break, the rest of the crew will be showing up. The rest of the main boarding crew shows up at Miss Tina's room to find this guy stunned in Miss Tina's chair. And this is the first time we get to see the interior, like actual interior of Miss Tina's room. Big heart-shaped bed in the corner, and velvet velour everywhere. Shag carpeting on the floor, and the room is red, like bright red, everything. So you have a missing Miss Tina and a apprehended intergalactic police officer. What are we doing?
Do we have any rope or some streamers from the last party that we threw?
I found these handcuffs in the room.
They are fuzzy.
I'm gonna handcuff the cop to a chair.
Okay.
Yeah. Make sure he doesn't have any more weapons hidden.
Got it,
And
boss.
run his ID. Actually, give me his ID. I'll go run it.
I'm gonna search him, and
Yeah,
if I find an ID, I'm gonna go run it.
You find an ID, and you find the phaser that he had tried to pull on you, and that's about it. A little bit of credits and nothing else.
I leave the credits. I toss the phaser to Slug, and I pull up that like janky clipboard I have from an earlier scene, and I like put the ID like on the front of it. You know, like how you used to be able to like wedge stuff up on it, and I'm like pretending to like run this guy.
Run this guy's ID.
Yeah, this clipboard. Yeah.
Okay. It comes back is He is just an intergalactic police officer. He's not like any sort of detective or anything. He's just a normal officer. And are we going to interrogate him at all? Ask him any questions? He is now conscious again.
Where's
Boss,
this Tina?
Boss, this is a legitimate police officer, but I wasn't able to find much additional information. And with that, I'm going to hand the ID tag over to the cat.
All right. So I'll kind of swagger into the scene. All right. Officer Wilhuff, is it?
Oof.
Just what do you think you're doing stowing away on my ship?
I'm not stowing away on your ship at all. I'm stowing away on Miss Tina's ship. I was looking for her, and you all came back and took off in a huff.
Well, regardless, you have stowed away on the ship of which I am the captain. So, you got some splaining to do, boy.
Well, we figured when you landed on the station that you were looking to turn her in as the wanted fugitive that she's been. So me and the Tina Investigative Force entered your ship, asked your crew if we could enter. They willingly said we could. And, well, we weren't able to find her, and the rest of my crew left, and I was looking for illegal paraphernalia, I don't know, to maybe pin on whoever was running this fly-by-night vessel.
Yeah, Captain, if I may, this sounds like entrapment. They lured us here under false pretenses.
I'll say
Yes,
we
very
fly
much
during
so.
the day too.
Good point.
Yes. Well, night is really hard to define in space.
Also a good point.
You tell him, Cap. I gotta get my catchphrases in when I can.
No, you're good. I was just trying to think of a way for us to include the product placement in the scene.
Should we give him something to
that
eat?
commercial
I think we've
for
still got some of those
batteries?
racks left.
They're pretty stale at this point, but that wouldn't
Then we should
count
definitely
as
give him one to eat.
torture.
Well, and there's also like various Montgomery Ward catalogs laying around in Miss Tina's room here that are just visible within camera shot.
I'm sorry, what is this?
Montgomery Ward's was they were a department store.
Okay.
And they were kind of like Walmart, Sears. They had everything, but they had a
Gotcha.
catalog that you could get and it would ship stuff to you.
Got it.
Yeah, Montgomery
there's
Ward,
probably, like,
Sears,
posters.
JCPenney's were all like that back.
Yep.
Gotcha. I feel like there's gonna be like posters on the wall then of like mostly nude guys, but advertising
it's
for it. And
men's
the
boxers.
camera is framing, so the poster is most of the view, and it's only like a little bit of the cop's head and the
Right.
back of the captain's head.
Right. It's all like shorty like briefs and shorts and all kinds of crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes, well, if you take me back to the police station, there will be no ramifications for any of you. Even for tasing a police officer.
I shot this guy. Like, I feel like that, they lured us there saying that we were just there for a crate, and then they tried to search our ship. I feel like going back a second time is not a smart move.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
But where's
What's to keep us from just pushing you out the door somewhere in the middle of nowhere?
Because this is a cheesy 70s sci-fi sitcom. We don't do stuff like that on these.
We kind of just let that hang. Like, is Steve says that we just let it hang and go to commercial one last time.
Oh, got it. And I think you see my character kind of give like that wasn't in the script look.
Yeah, like a raised eyebrow. Very George Takei, just like
It's gotten way too into this scene.
We cut back and he goes, "Oh, please don't do that."
Well, so just what is it that you're after this Miss Tina for anyway?
Who's
Just
supposedly on this ship that we are denying all knowledge about.
Never seen her.
Never heard of her.
Well, she's wanted on many. She's wanted for many acts of smuggling and lewd acts.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. She's wanted in 15 sectors, and well, it just so happened that your box landed in one of the sectors that she's wanted in.
Can we get a list of these sectors?
Well, if you don't know her, then what do you need the list for?
Because
So that
apparently
we can not get trapped in sectors looking for people that we don't know.
Okay.
I haven't gotten to travel a lot. It'd be nice to have a list of
if you
places
can,
not to.
if you could take me to the next local space station and drop me off, I'll gladly give you a list of those sectors.
I don't know how to tell you this nicely, but we're actually short crew members, so I think you might be part of our crew now. Welcome aboard. There's good dental.
I have a wife and kids.
Had.
Oh.
I mean, I'm sure we could pick them up. This is a family ship. I mean, we have Slug.
Yeah.
I'm sure he could use someone to play with.
Yeah, if we could get them and bring them with us, I'll join your crew. I can work security. I'm good at shooting things.
I
No,
need a
you're
strong
not.
number 2. And I'm going to call you number 2 from now on.
Okay.
Maybe sometimes Deuce.
And you get a hailing beacon on the main. It comes across the main communications.
All right, Lieutenant, let's go see.
Do we need to go back
is.
to the bridge for that, or can we stay?
It's just a fade cut to the bridge.
Oh, my bad. Gotcha. So I think the guy is still handcuffed with these very fluffy things, but he's now at the security station.
Yeah, he's still handcuffed with the fluffy handcuffs.
He's on probation. Double secret probation.
On the screen
Hand him a clipboard and
stands.
say, "Don't drop that, Deuce."
On the screen stands someone
Oh,
in the
that
audience.
delayed hit me there. Sorry. Don't drop that, Deuce. Oh, Steve. Slow clap.
On the screen, however, though, and just to keep moving on, one last thing, stands somebody we've never seen before, but we know from the voice, and it is Dolly Parton as Miss Tina. As she stands there and goes, I've been captured. I am part of the good ship Retrostar. Please leave me alone. And we hear a familiar voice, and it is the guy you helped escape the racks with.
Oh.
And we fade to, we sort of, help me, Retrostar. And so we sort of fade to black, and you hear the producer yell, cut.
Can it be help me, Retrostar? You're my only hope.
He's sort of like, well, had Star Wars not come out this year, I would say yes, but I really don't want to be sued by Fox. I have bad news, though, folks. And he gathers the whole cast and crew together. And he says, unfortunately, on that incredible cliffhanger, I've gotten word from the studio that we have been canceled.
I spit out my rack sandwich that I was still trying to chew.
It has been a great honor recording these episodes with you. But yeah, after having Burt Reynolds on and blowing our budget on him, and then Hooper being the movie he was trying to promote, and the studio feels that they can go in a better direction with this. He pulls up a clipboard. He goes, Battlestar Galactica.
But we had so much left to explore with these characters.
Yeah. I mean, heck, I was just finally getting the hang of this.
And Slug just found their catchphrase.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
Tell you what, this rack stuff isn't bad, though. I mean, other than it being, 3 days old by the time it gets to the set.
And so that is where we're going to sort of leave Retrostar in 1977. And we're going to cut to 1998, where there is a TV show being shopped around called Retrostar The Next Generation. And each of you get a phone call and get told that it's not filming for another couple months, but they would love to have you all back on as reoccurring cast for Retrostar The Next Generation. And I think that's where we're going to end the Retrostar campaign for now.
We don't have to eat any racks on this show, do we?
Nope.
Good.
No, they're looking to go a little bit more serious tone than the old goofy TV show.
I'm
Now,
like
Steve,
full
go ahead.
thespian at this point. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm just like that. I've been on Broadway several times at this point.
You're
and
very much Alan Rickman from
this. Yes, that was my goal. Yes, 100%. But it's good money, so I'm gonna be there.
Intro and outro music by the band 12 Noon. You can email us at meandsteverpg@gmail.com. You can find us on Twitter and RPGs. Find us on Facebook at Me and Steve RPG Podcast. On Discord at Me and Steve RPGs. And as always, all of these links are in the show notes. Thank you, and be kind to one another.
How much for the cigar?
Cigar, $20, dog. You gotta go down the street to the store and buy that.